Hello guys, and welcome to this new Tableau tutorial. In this video I'm going to create the following dashboard, which is about top 1000 movies by IMDb rating. As you can see here, I'm going to create different charts. We're going to start by horizontal bar charts for top 10 movies by total votes and certificates by total movies. We have area charts for gross by year and movies by release year. We have word cloud, we have box plots, and also we have different text sheets which will give us details about each movie. But before start creating our charts, let's first explore our dataset. Here we have the IMDb movies dataset. You can find the link in the description to download directly the dataset from Kaggle, and also you can find the second link to download the same dataset from my GitHub repository. As you can see here, the dataset contains the top 1000 movies, and here we have 16 columns. So for the content, we have poster link, series title or movie title, release year, certificate, runtime or duration in minutes. We have the genre, the IMDb rating, the overview or description of the movie. We have the Metascore, the director, and the stars. So we have star 1, star 2, star 3, and star 4. So name of the stars, number of votes, and finally we have money earned by that movie. So now let's import our CSV file in Tableau and start creating our charts. Here we have our CSV file. So for the first column, poster link, as you can see, it has string data type. Same thing for the title. Then we have the release year, which is an integer. For the certificate, string. Runtime or duration in minutes, same thing, string, because it contains minutes, right? We have the genre, which is string data type. The IMDb rating, same thing, an integer. The overview, string. Same thing for Metascore, we have integer. Director, string. For the stars, we have string. Number of votes, we have an integer. And finally, we have gross, which is an integer. So click on sheet 1. So the first thing that we are going to do is to format. Right click, format. And we are going to use the following shading, which has the following code. So you can write this code, right? And you will get exactly the same color. Okay. Next, you click on format workbook, and for worksheets, bold 8 black. For the titles, we have 12 black bold. For grid lines, off, 0 lines, off. For axis rulers, in black, and axis text in black. Now we are going to create our first horizontal bar chart for top 10 movies by number of votes. So drag and drop series title into the rows, number of votes into the columns. We sort, we select our color as black. We press Ctrl key, drag and drop the title into the filters. We select top 10 by number of votes, apply. Okay. Select the entire view. Right click, hide field labels. We'll rename it to top 10 movies by number of votes, right? Okay. Double click on the axis. We remove the title. We press Ctrl key and drag and drop the sum into the label. We can even hide the header, right? Double click on the title. We put it in the center. Apply. Okay. Right click, format to add the border in black. And same thing, we are going to add the borders for our sheet. So put everything in black, black, same thing here, row divider, and finally we have the column divider. So like that, we get our horizontal bar chart for top 10 movies by number of votes. Next, we have certificates by total movies. So right click, duplicate, we rename it to certificates, right, by total movies. Okay. So remove everything. We drag and drop certificate into the rows, series title into the columns, and we select the count. We sort, so remove the null values, right click, exclude. We press Ctrl key, we drag and drop the count into the label. Right click, hide the header. And like that, we get our second horizontal bar chart for certificates by total movies. Next, we are going to create the word cloud for the genre. So right click, duplicate. We remove everything. We drag and drop the genre into the text. Series title into the size. And we select measure count. We click automatic and we select text. We can even filter the total movies. So press Ctrl key, drag and drop the count into the filters. And for example, we are going to start the count from 5 up to the maximum. Apply, OK. So we change the title into genre, OK. And like that, we get our word cloud. And just one more thing for the horizontal bar charts. So right click, format for the header, the alignment, it will be in the center. And same thing for the second one. So alignment, right click, format, alignment in the center. Okay. Now I'm going to create the two area charts, right? So duplicate this one. We remove everything. So the first one is total movies by release year. Okay. So drag and drop the release year into the columns, the title into the rows, and we select the count. Select automatic. As you can see here, we get automatically aligned, but in our case, we are going to select an area chart with color black and opacity of 100%. Okay. So double click on this axis, we remove the title, and we double click on the second one, we remove the title. Right click, hide indicator. So here we have total movies by release year. As you can see here, we can also define the size. So double click, we select fixed from 1920 up to 2020. All right. Since we only have one field for the years, so I'm going to use the same field in order to create our second area chart for growth by year. So right click, duplicate, and we select growth by year, right? Okay. So remove the count and we replace it with the growth. All right. So double click on the axis and we remove the title. And like that, we get our area charts. Next, we are going to create the box plots. So right click, duplicate, remove everything. But as you can see here, we have a lot of genres, right? So if we select the title as count, measure count, we sort that and we select standard, automatic. So you can see here we have a very long list, right? So what we are going to do is that we are going to select the top 10 genre and we are going to create our box plots for the IMDb rating and Metascore for the top 10 genres. All right. So we remove everything. We convert the rating into dimension. Same thing for Metascore, convert it to dimension. We drag and drop the genre into the filters. Top 10. So we select here series title and we select the count. Apply. Okay. So press Ctrl key, we drag and drop the genre into the columns. We select the entire view. We drag and drop the IMDb rating into the rows. We select the average. So measure. We have here the average. Click on show me and we select box plots. We drag and drop the genre into the columns. We select the entire view. We click on analysis, click on aggregate measures to disaggregate the measures. Close this one. Hide field labels. We double click. We remove the title. We don't want to include 0. Right click. Edit reference lines. We select very dark gray. And for the borders, it will be black. And for the opacity, it will be 100%. Okay. Same thing for the circle, it will be in black. And we decrease the size a little bit. Alright. So we name it. We have the IMDb rating by top 10 genre. Alright. Now we can do the same thing for the second one, which is Metascore. So right click, duplicate. So we remove the IMDb rating and we replace it with Metascore. We select the average, show me, box plots. We select the entire view. Right click, edit reference lines. So put it dark gray, 100%. Put everything in black. Okay, double click. We remove the title and we don't want to include 0. For the color, we select black and we decrease the size a little bit. Okay, we can just change the title. It will be Metascore. Okay, so like that we get our box plots. One thing that we can do is that, for example, we can drag and drop the release year into the detail and the title into the detail. For example, for the outliers, we can know exactly the title and also the release year. For example, same thing in here, same thing in here. We can do the same thing for the second one. So we have release year and we have the title. Now I'm going to create text sheets. So right click on genre, duplicate. We put it at the end and we name it description. Okay. So we remove everything. We drag and drop the overview into the title. Series title into the filters. We select one, apply, okay. Show filter. So we remove all and we select single value drop down. We can edit the title. We select only title. Okay. For the alignment, it will be in the center, right? We click on text and we add description. Apply, okay. I'm going to duplicate this one and we create another one for the genre. So we rename it genre and we add an S because we have already worksheet named genre. Okay. So remove overview. We hide the card. We drag and drop the genre into the text. Same thing, we click on text and here we add genre. Apply, okay. Next one is release year. So duplicate, we name it year. We remove genre and we add release year. We click, and we paste that. Apply. OK. Next we have the IMDb rating, so duplicate. I have IMDb rating. We copy, we remove this one, IMDb, and we paste that. Apply. OK. Next we have Metascore, so duplicate, Metascore. OK. We remove, we add the Metascore text, and we paste. Apply. OK. Duplicate. Now we have gross. We remove, we add gross. Paste. Apply. OK. So we can format that. Put it currency with 0 decimal places, right? Next we have number of votes, so duplicate, have NB vote of votes. We remove, we add number of votes. OK. We paste. Apply. OK. Next we have runtime or duration in minutes, so duplicate, duration in minutes. OK. We remove this one, we add runtime into text. Duration in minutes. Apply. OK. We add the last one, which is the stars. OK. So remove this one. We add the stars. Star 1, star 2, 3, and 4. We click. So we paste the title, right? Put it in the center. Now put them like this. Apply. OK. And like that we get our text sheets. Now I'm going to create our dashboard. So you click on new dashboard. We define the size. So write 1850 and 1050. We click on dashboard, format, and we add our shading. OK, so we start by the box plots. OK, second one in here. Then we have the area charts. The second one in here. OK. Next we have the genre, so put it between the area charts like that. Then we add the horizontal bar charts, right? So top 10 movies, then certificates in here. We add the logo, so same thing, you can find the link in description to download the logo. So fit center, apply. OK. Now I'm going to add the text sheets. We'll just rearrange the different sheets like that. Because this one, this one will be like that. All right. we start by the description, put it in here. So we hide the title and we put the title in here like that. We format the title, so add the border in black. Okay, now I'm going to add the text sheets. So start from the year, we put it in here. Then we have the genre, we have the stars, duration in minutes, and we add the others on the right. So we have here the Metascore, the IMDb rating, number of votes, and the gross. Okay, so height title, height, height, height title. For the filter, so apply to worksheet, we select all text sheets. Okay, now I'm going to rearrange everything. All right, let's put it small in here. Same thing in here. Okay, for the title, format, alignment in the center. And now if we select the presentation view, we get our final dashboard. So as you can see here, when we change the title, the text sheets will change and will give us the details for each title. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching and see you in next tutorial.